There you go.
Oh my god!
Open it. Freaking look at the back and open it. Oh my god, this color. Like what?
Literally every color.
I know.
Also, like, some of these colors remind me of just, like, I don't even know. Like, just, like,
Coffee.
Like, no. Like, fall, though. Like, deep fall. Like
November.
Yeah.
It's been a while, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, I'm Brenna.
And I'm Bella. Hi, guys. Welcome back to our channel.
I was too focused because I went like this. I was like, I did like a full like giant circle, and I just kept thinking about how cringy that was.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, I'm Brenna.
And I'm Bella. And today we're going to be filming another Get Ready With Us. So today, surprisingly, we're going to see another country concert. We're going to see Chris Stapleton at SPAC. And he is literally one of my all-time favorite country singers ever. So I'm so excited. So we thought that we would just film while we're getting ready and just kind of talk to you guys about some stuff that's been going on and just kind of update you on our lives. So if you want to get ready with us, then keep on watching. So guys, some interesting things have happened to me and Brenna recently.
Yep, and it all started with prank wars. As expected. As expected.
Okay, what happened to you was from prank wars. What happened to me was just stupid. We've been trying to start like a prank wars and we've just like been messing with each other. Nothing that we've tried has worked out, so that's why we haven't uploaded any videos on it. But eventually, we'll get there. Right, yeah,
I don't know why you're telling my story. We were filming, and Bella was at my house super late, and my sister fell asleep, and this is like when the whole like prank wars thing started, like when we came up with this whole idea. And so she falls asleep, and we wanted to go prank her. So while she was sleeping, I went in her room and sprayed like water in her face. But
we have a clip of this.
Yeah, we do. So we'll like put it in here. But it was like all of us. It was me, Zoe, and Bella. It wasn't just me. So it was not just me.
You came up with the idea though. We just all had to go along with it.
Okay, you know those murder stories where it's like, I just drove the car, or like, I didn't actually kill them. That's Bella right now. Okay? Because she still had as much part in this as I did. So anyway, we did that to Krista, and she ended up like having an asthma attack because we scared her so bad.
Because Brenna went psycho. Literally in this, we'll roll the clip right now. Just watch.
Dead. She's gonna kill you.
Spray that. Oh my God. She's probably so cute since I got addicted.
I couldn't stop. Don't my Brenna, she's psycho. What the hell? Stop. She moves it like it's. Brenna, say you're sorry.
I didn't even think I could see it because Brenna literally goes psycho and cannot stop herself. So, yep, that's probably why Krista had an asthma attack, because Brenna is literally psychotic.
Yeah, so anyway, after that, like, my mom told me what happened the next morning, and I felt bad, and, like, whatever. So, anyway, it was a week later, and nothing had happened. Like, she hadn't gotten us back, and I didn't think that she really would, just because it had been so long. So, anyway, we were filming again, and, we went to, like, leave to go eat dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was dinner time, and my dad made pizza, so we were going out, and we go to, we hear, like, people whispering outside of our door, and we kind of, like, thought maybe they were doing something, but we weren't sure. So we go to open the door to leave, and the door is locked, but it's, like, they tied string around it and tied it to all the other doors in the hallway so that we couldn't open the door. Little do they know that my window is just so easy to sneak in and out of. So we snuck out of my window, and we, like, ran in the backyard and came through the front door. So we were in here doing, like, filming a video, and they're outside. They tied our doorknob so that we can't get out. So we're climbing out the window, and we're gonna, like, go through the front door. They're not gonna expect it.
Also, meanwhile, our makeup is ridiculous. Me and Brenna's.
I'm so
Oh, none of us have shoes on. Okay, no, Brenna. Wait. Shut up.
I figured that out.
Anyway, my parents were in on that, so we weren't very happy with that because they got mad when we pranked Krista or whatever. So Bella decided we should prank my mom and that we should like pretend that I hit her car and scratched it. So, which my mom is like crazy about her car, and she won't park in certain spaces in like store parking lots because she doesn't want people to hit it and stuff like that. So I knew she'd freak out. So I was nervous because I knew that she would be upset, and like I really can't lie, so I knew I wouldn't be able to hold it together. But so we like went to the store, did whatever, and then we come back and we did like chalk on the car, like to try to make it look like a scratch. But I told my dad because I didn't want him to like get mad at me and think it was real.
Yeah,
so,
that probably would have been really bad.
Yeah, so I just like told him to just like be in on it, and so we were running. We parked at the bottom of my street, and we walked up the street and hid behind a tree to run across my front lawn to go like do the chalk on her car. So we ran across the front lawn and like we were doing it or whatever, but we finished and like it kind of came out really crappy. So anyway,
Listen, we get an A for effort though. We tried really hard.
So then I told Bella to run back first because she had the camera, so like she needed to record it. So she ran to the tree, and then I was running across to the tree, and like everything was fine. And then we started running down the street to go back to my car, and I don't know what happened, but like I automatically just started feeling this terrible pain in my ankle, and I had to stop running, and it had hurt me for the rest of the night and like a couple days after that.
This is why we're not athletic.
Yeah, this is why we don't run.
Yes.
Jump, fly,
Yep.
anything. So I went to work, and I had been limping at work like the whole time, and it was so painful. So I went to urgent care like a couple days later, and they just took like x-rays or whatever, and they thought I cracked the bone at the top of my ankle, which I don't know, whatever. So they put it in a splint and gave me crutches. So I had to go to a specialist the next day to have them look at it because she wasn't sure if it was a crack. I don't know, but anyway, I went to the specialist the next morning, and they gave me a freaking boot, like as if I broke my ankle or something, like as if I broke something, and I did not. And he said that it was a pinched nerve.
And it wasn't even like a small thing. This boot was like huge.
It was so big and so embarrassing, and I had to go to work like that, and he told me to wear that, and I was going on vacation the next week, and I was like not about to do that. So I wore it, but then I also like ended up having another doctor's appointment for my back, like a chiropractor or whatever. So I had him, like, I told him what happened and had him look at my ankle, and he said that he thought that I just hurt the tendon, like didn't actually tear it or anything, but I just hurt it. But it made so much more sense than what everyone else was telling me, because I told him the boot was making it worse. My entire leg was going numb. I couldn't feel my leg. I was getting cramps in my hips and everything from wearing this stupid thing. And once I took it off and I bought the compression like little thing that he told me to wear, it stopped hurting. And I went on vacation, and like it only hurt one time while I was walking, but that was like a really far walk, so, and it's fine now. So they just completely overreacted and made me look really stupid, because I work at a salon, so people are nosy, and they're like, oh, what happened to your foot? And like I'm wearing this giant boot, and I have to be like, oh, like I pinched a nerve, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah. But I was just embarrassed. Like I didn't want people to think that I was like wearing it because I wanted to, like for people to ask me what was wrong.
So luckily she's okay.
Yeah, and I went to a concert like that too.
So anyways, Brenna goes on vacation and she gets back and like everything's great, and we're supposed to go to another concert.
And the fair.
And the fair, yes. So that was like the main plan, was like we were supposed to go to the fair. And I was super excited. So I have always like just like had really bad knees. Like they just constantly just like, I don't know, they're always like aching. And like there's times where I'll be walking and like I'll feel my knee like move and like it'll pop out. So I think when I was like in 8th grade, I'm pretty sure it was, I was playing kickball, and I was wearing flip-flops, and I was running to like the base, and I slipped and I fell and my knee like popped out, but then it like popped back in. And so I had to go to the emergency room, and they gave me this whole like leg brace, and they said that I just sprained it and I had to wear it for like ever. I had the 8th grade dance, I had to wear this ugly freaking leg brace. Like it was so embarrassing. So ever since then, like my like knee has just like bothered me every now and then. So I freaking was at work, and I work for a cleaning company, and I was like mopping, and I like stepped wrong or something, and I like my leg like twisted and my knee popped out, and I fell on the ground, and it like popped back in, but I like couldn't get up off the ground. I was in so much pain, I like didn't even know what to do. So I was able to like get up after a few minutes, and then I continued working and we finished, but my knee has been hurting so bad for like this whole week. And so I didn't go to the fair that day because that was like the day that it happened. I was just like in too much pain. I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to walk. So my grandma is a nurse, so she was able to like wrap my knee for me, and like she knows like what I should do to like help it. So I've just been icing it and wrapping it, and I have a knee brace now, so I've just been wearing that. But yeah, we had to go to the concert, and it was pretty embarrassing having to like have this whole like my whole knee was like all wrapped up and everything. So yeah, so pretty much both me and Brenna suck. And
that's the thing though, like she was saying that she has had issues with her knee. Like that was the same thing with me. My ankle, I heard it when I was younger, and they told me I didn't do anything to it, even though like I knew I did. I'm just really good at self-diagnosing myself, okay? And I knew I did something to it, like I can feel it, and it didn't feel right. And they just said, oh, like you just twisted it, and it has never been the same. Like her knee gives out when I walk. Sometimes my ankle will just, like, my ankle will just give out.
And like
for no
I'll
reason.
feel like if I like step the wrong way, like I'll feel it.
Yup.
And like it hasn't popped out like that like since when I first heard it, but I don't know, I just moved wrong or something, and it literally just popped out, and I couldn't even stop it, and like I fell. And
yeah, so this is why we stick to doing videos and
sitting and
not doing athletic things.
not being physical. Speaking of being physical, this is so embarrassing.
What?
haven't even told you this yet.
Oh my god, what?
It just happened last night. So this like past year, I've gained a decent amount of weight, and I just have really bad eating habits, and I just eat like whatever I want. I love fast food, and that's like constantly like what I eat. So like a lot of my clothes haven't been fitting, especially pants. So last night it was really late. Eric and I wanted to go to the grocery store to get like these like drinks that help you sleep, like they have melatonin in them. So he was gonna go along, but then I was like, you know what, I'll just go with you. So I threw on a pair of pajama pants, and like we went to the store. I literally just had like my slippers on, like I looked like a mess. But we just ran into the grocery store, and then we were coming out, and I go to get in the car, and I sit down, and the whole back and bottom of my pants ripped right open. And I was like, you have to be kidding me. And then as like every time I like moved just a little bit, it would rip even more. So I was like, wow, if that's not a sign that I need to like make changes in my life, then I don't know what it is, because
God. What pajama pants were they?
they were like my striped ones. They're like the
Knew
white,
it,
yeah. Which they were like always tighter fitting anyways, but yep, so I was like, yep, that's really great. They were like one of my favorite pajama pants too. I can't believe like how cold it is already.
Yeah, it
But
shouldn't be like this
I'm
right
honestly
now.
living for it because I love fall and I'm really excited for fall to be here. Like, don't get me wrong, I love summer, but fall is just my favorite time of the year, and I'm just kind of like over summer. Like, I'm ready for fall to be here.
I'm not rushing anything. I like all the seasons, but like just let them come when they're supposed to come. Like, it's not supposed to be 75 degrees in August. What am I supposed to wear to a concert?
Honestly,
A freaking hoodie
this-
and winter boots?
This summer has been like actually pretty shitty, like weather-wise.
I mean, for the last like month, yeah. It's just been raining for literally
And
an
it's been,
entire
like-
month.
It's been like muggy. Like, it hasn't been like just like nice warm days. It's been freaking gross.
I haven't been able to eat anything in like almost a week, so this tastes really good.
Today for our eye looks, Brenna and I are both going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection, but we're not really going to say like what we're using. We're going to do a separate we're going to do separate tutorials based on these palettes, so just stay tuned for that. But that's just, we just wanted to tell you that I don't know how to talk.
I almost died on the
So-
beach. Okay, so it was like early in we woke up like every day pretty early for the sunrise, or at least I did. And so everyone was down at the beach, and I want to say it was like maybe like 9:30 or something, and it was like 90 every day, so it was already like super warm. And so we were in the water because I didn't even tell you this. Guess what? I saw freaking dolphins.
You did.
I did, and I was like crying on the beach because dolphins are my favorite thing in the entire world, like ever. And I've never seen one before. I've always wanted to like swim with them, but I just like never have. And I saw them like in the distance, and they were just swimming in their little fins, and it was the cutest thing. So me and my mom were like looking or whatever, and then the waves started to get really big. So we were kind of just like, you know, like you stand there and like let the waves crash into you or whatever. So, but my mom like cannot swim, like she just can't. And so it was really funny because she kept trying to hold on to me, and I was like, don't touch me, like, cause you're gonna drag me under. Like, when you're, like, my mom is really small, so, and like, so am I. So like the waves kind of like just take you. Like, I mean, they take anyone, but like, I feel like a little child because it's like, I can't stand straight. Like, every time I would stand in the water and they would hit me, like, I would like move, like, I don't know. So she kept trying to hold on to me, and every time she does that with anything, like, it doesn't have to be with water, but she always pulls you down with her. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna drown. Like, don't touch me. So this giant wave comes, and our feet are like buried in the sand, so like we can't like get out. And this giant wave comes and just like crashes into me and her, but we were closer to the water. Everyone else was standing back watching us. Like, my dad and my sisters were just standing there, and this giant wave hits us, like, literally brings us out, like, I went tumbling under the water. I felt like I was in a washer machine. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was, like, tumbling, and I couldn't get out, and I started to drown, and I don't know, like, usually when I go underwater, I can plug my nose, but I couldn't, like, get myself to do it because I was already underwater, and I was afraid I was gonna breathe in, and then I was gonna, like, suck all of that water in, and anyway, it was so funny. Like, I was, like, sitting, I looked like a little, like, beached animal because I was just laying there laughing so hard. My mom couldn't get up off the ground. It kept, like, taking her because, you know, when it comes out, like, some of it comes out and then another wave's coming and this one's coming back in and this one's coming out. It was like taking her with it, and it was doing the same with me, but I got up and she couldn't get up, and we were all just standing there laughing at her, and it was so funny. And after it happened, she was like, oh my god, if Bella was here to see that, she would have been dying.
Oh, I would have.
we couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. But like, that's how I almost drowned, and it happened twice because one time they all went back to the condo and left me on the beach by myself, and which is like fine because, like, you know, I'm independent. So I was like sitting there.
I'm an adult.
Actually, I was really self-conscious about walking the beach by myself just because, like, who walks the beach by themselves? A lot of people, but of course, like, I was like nervous to do it. So I walked into the water because I saw dolphins again, and I was standing in the waves, and like, I didn't want to like move away when there was a big wave because there were so many people. So I was like, wow, they're gonna think I'm like weak. So I was like, I can take it. So this giant wave comes, and I was like, don't move, like, you can take it. And it hits me, and I couldn't. I fell down. Like, it knocked me down. It was so embarrassing because there were people around, like little kids, and they were all looking at me like, you know, like what is her issue? She can't like take the wave. And so I just kind of stood there and like laughed, and this old man is walking by and he laughed at me, and I had to stand there and like pretend that like I wasn't affected by the wave because I didn't want people to be like, oh, like she ran back to her towel. So I just like stood there for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, it's time to go. And then I just walked back.
Oh my God, Brenna.
Yeah, but that was like drowning, but like I actually almost like died. Remember when I said that we were gonna sleep on the beach?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we brought our towels. The first night it started raining, so we didn't do it, but we brought them the second night, and it was about like 10:30, I want to say, and so I fell asleep like right away, pretty quick, and we were laying on like those blankets that we have, and I don't even know, like I was like in a deep sleep, and all I know is my dad was like shaking me awake. He was like, wake up, like we have to go. And I was like, and I just woke up to like these blinding lights, and like we totally like weren't even thinking about this, but the beach at night, like that specific beach, these giant tractors like drive over the beach and like flatten the sand out, but only at the top. And they were coming, and coming at us, but we were like sleeping. So he was like, come on, we have to go. And we like grabbed all our stuff, and we were like trying to like run away. And we did get away, but then halfway I was like, Dad, do we have everything? And he's like, yeah, I think so. And we're almost at the condo, and I was like, Dad, like I don't have my shoes. Like I forgot my shoes. And so did Zoe. So we ran back, but the tractors were coming this way now because they turned around. And so we were looking like everywhere for our shoes, and we couldn't find them anywhere. So then we had to go sleep back in our condo.
Oh
and
my God.
The next morning at the beach for the sunrise, we went looking for our shoes, and my dad found one of Zoe's flip-flops, but like the other ones we couldn't find because they were probably like buried so deep in the sand.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we almost died. It was a good time though.
I like was wondering how that was gonna like work. You guys sleeping on the beach?
Listen, you gotta try it.
Yeah, because it worked out really well for you guys.
I don't regret it. You live, you learn.
It's a good thing your dad woke up though.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have woken up, but like I just remember opening my eyes. I felt like I was in a movie. Like, you know those movies that go like from black and then they like focus into like bright lights? I was like opening my eyes, and I just see these bright lights of this giant tractor coming towards me.
But we're literally using the same exact colors.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my God, I haven't heard this in forever. Me and my mom used to watch this music video all the time.
Really?
Cut my hair and change my name.
This actually is considered a throwback now. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago that this came out.
Touch me. Ah!
Oh my God, I hate this so much.
You're lying.
No, I literally hate it.
I literally love this song.
I
Every time I turn around, I'm looking up, you're looking down. But I'm still the king of me. You have.
So before I left for vacation, it was Zoe's birthday, like 2 days before I left, and me and Bella came up with like a video idea. So we made her a birthday video, and we had like all of like our family and her friends and stuff make her little videos, and I put it in like this giant video, and then I had like videos that people have taken of her, and I just put it all together and made it for her. So that was like a surprise that we gave her on her birthday, and she really liked that. She was so happy. We surprised her the night before too. So Bella and Eric came over and snuck in my window.
Which
and
was, I swear to God, the hardest thing ever because we don't know how to be quiet.
Yeah.
Like the three of us together.
We like laughed too much. We just like, and it was late at night too, so it was like that like time of night where you're just like giggly.
Yeah, and like tired.
Yeah,
And, like,
and they came over and were like blowing up these like letter balloons, like these small letter balloons from Party City, and we just had the hardest time not laughing, and we were sitting there for like an hour and a half. It was so hot in my room.
it's
And-
always hot in her room. Always.
But we couldn't open the door because she didn't know, and she literally had no idea. Because I had Chris to go first, and then me, and then Bella, and then Eric. So we all like walked in her room, and she was surprised like when she saw me and Krista walking in. But when Bella and Eric walked in, she was like, oh my god, she was so surprised. She was so happy the rest of the night. And like, I don't know, she did not expect it at all. And we have like a video of everything, and we started like we vlogged everything from me buying her gift to like the end of the party mostly. So I still have to put all that together. I haven't had a chance to do that since I've been back from vacation because I've been editing like our main like videos. So that will be up at some point. But yeah, we have her reaction when we went and scared her, or surprised her. So that was good.
It was so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, were you mad about the dress?
Silent treatment.
I love that you had to tell me that because I didn't even realize. Hey
We're running late as usual.
Sorry, not my fault. Kind of is, but whatever. So, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you're not already. If you want to stay up to date with all of the videos that we post, you can follow us on our joint Instagram. It's at Brenna and Bella, or you can follow us on our personal Instagrams.
Thanks for getting ready with us.
Bye, guys!
In 2.5 seconds.
1, 2,
Are you freaking Krista?
0.5.
Mac and cheese.
If you wanna...
We had the part where we were like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to put my... Oh, they're gonna hit me. Why are you pausing for them to watch?
Because I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say.
Oh. Do you have a tish? Oh, yeah. Do you have an issue with me? Okay, I said close your freaking eyes.
Oh my god, what do I have to close my eyes? You're going to do something to me.
Bad. Oh my god. That was terrifying. Don't yell at me!
Get up!
We have to go!